Challenge Naija Season 3.
You're welcome to the quarterfinal of the Campus Challenge Season 3. It's been amazing all through the round 16 where we've seen different intellectuals braining from different universities across Nigeria competing for the total cash reward of about $3,000, all representing their institution, not just proving a point, but made it known to everyone that education can be celebrated in our nation, Nigeria. On this note, I want to welcome you to the series that involve the quarterfinals. And today we'll begin with the quarterfinal one. And as we get set, follow through, it's going to be intellectually challenging as the students aim to go into the semi-final. I remain your quiz master, Babs Michael. Today, the first quarterfinal is between Ekiti State University and University of Ibadan, the premier university of Nigeria. The first university in Nigeria. We will be confirming today if they'll be the first in this battle. Representing Ekiti State University, who escaped through the round 16 into the quarterfinal, is Ibigbami Emmanuel. Welcome, Emmanuel. You feel good? You are in the semi-final stage, or you want to jump? You are still in quarter-final. You said semi-final, you nod your head. You don't want to do quarter-final? You see yourself going far in this battle? I love your confidence. Representing University of Ibadan is an amazing young lady. Welcome, Aisha Adebi Adeola. Welcome. Aisha, how do you feel today? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand the nod of head. It's not easy to be here, anxiety can happen, but they are ready for the battle. Before we go into the battle, where we start by giving in rules and instructions of this competition. We'll take this break, and I'll see you in a moment.
Campus Challenge Naija Season 3.
Every year, hundreds of students across different tertiary institutions in the country sign up for the biggest educational TV show in Nigeria, Campus Challenge Naija. This is not just a TV show, it is a battle, the Battle of the Titans, where students compete for a grand total of
$3,000.
And this is the time where we begin our search for our next champion. Have you got what it takes to compete with the brightest of minds? Can you stand the heat and enjoy the spotlight? If yes, this is your opportunity as registration for Campus Challenge Naija Season 4 begins this September. All you need to do is follow the instructions on your screen and you're on your way to becoming our next champion. This video is brought to you by Learn5.
Campus Challenge Naija Season 3.
Welcome back. And here are the rules of the game. The Campus Challenge Battle consists of 3 segments. Number 1 is the general segment consisting of questions from English, mathematics, and intelligent quotient. The second segment is the segment we refer to as international relation, consisting of questions from history and current affairs. The final segment is the subject choice, where the candidates, the contestants, have the right to choose the subject in which they wish to answer questions from, depending on their department. Every correct question goes for 5 points, and if a contestant cannot answer the question is thrown to the fellow contestant, and if answered correctly, gets 2 points. And if that is not done from both contestants, it is given to our wonderful, amazing audience who we have picked across various universities and polytechnics in Nigeria, who are also here to battle for the best audience to be rewarded in this Campus Challenge Season 3. On that note, we welcome our audience also. Now, we'll begin the battle. I will be starting with University of Ibadan. General segment, you've got 7 questions. So you pick a question from number 1 to 7.
Number 2.
Question number 2. Which 3-letter word means to cut grass?
Mow.
Mow. Is it mow or mow? 5 points, University of Ibadan. I was asking you whether you open your mouth or you say mow, meow, mow. Well, you got it right, 5 points. Ekiti State University, your questions.
Question 4.
Question 4. What is the total when a score is added to a baker's dozen? The time starts, 30 seconds.
23.
23 was said. 23 was not too close, very close, far from it, but 23 is not correct. Ibadan.
33.
33 correct for 2 points. You know, how did you miss out on that? Is it a wrong calculation? So take it easy because it's score is 20, baker's dozen is 13. So 20 plus 13, 33. University of Ibadan, your question now. Question 3. University of Ibadan, question 3. What is the highest prime number under 10?
7.
7. Correct for 5 points. Because a prime number is one that can only be divided by itself. So the highest is 7, 8, 9, have other divisions. You know, that is less, basically under 10. Right. Ekiti State University.
Question 5.
Your question 5, which is your last question. Or you want more? Question 5. What is the 5th vowel letter of the alphabet?
U.
U. Correct for 5 points. University of Ibadan, your question.
Question 7.
Question 7. Question 7. Which of the following is incorrect? A. I'm tempted to touch you. B. I'm tempted to touching you. C. I'm tempted into touching you. D. All correct.
B. I'm tempted to touch you.
B. I am tempted to touching you. Sorry to say, that is not correct. Hold on quickly to the State University.
D.
D. What's D?
All correct.
All correct. I'm tempted to touch you is A. I'm tempted to touching you is B. I'm tempted into touching you is C. All are actually correct. Correct for 2 points. All right, Ekiti State University, your final question.
Question 6.
Question 6. How many 6-inch by 6-inch books can you put in a 2-foot by 2-foot container so that it is not empty anymore? 6-inch by 6-inch books in a 2-foot by 2-foot container that is not empty anymore. The time is up. You said 3 at the point of your time up. That's very close, but I'll take it. I'll take your score that came in at the time, though I took it, but it is not correct. Bonus to University of Ibadan.
1.
1. Correct for 2 points. We've come to the end of the first segment of the general round, basically between Ekiti State University and University of Ibadan. We'll be back after this break to announce the results of that segment and move into the other segment of the quiz. I'll see you after this short break.
Naija Campus Challenge.
Campus Challenge Naija Season 3.
Every year, hundreds of students across different tertiary institutions in the country sign up for the biggest educational TV show in Nigeria, Campus Challenge Naija. This is not just a TV show, it is a battle, the Battle of the Titans, where students compete for a grand total of
$3,000.
And this is the time where we begin our search for our next champion. Have you got what it takes to compete with the brightest of minds? Can you stand the heat and enjoy the spotlight? If yes, this is your opportunity as registration for Campus Challenge Naija Season 4 begins this September. All you need to do is follow the instructions on your screen and you're on your way to becoming our next champion. This video is brought to you by Len5.
Naija Campus Challenge.
Campus Challenge Naija Season 3.
Welcome back, our viewers, and thank you for following us consistently on the various episodes of Campus Challenge. We had quarterfinal one between Ekiti State University and University of Ibadan. At the end of the general segment, Ekiti State University have a total of 7 points, and the University of Ibadan have a total of 14 points. Now we'll move into the second segment, international relations, and I'm sure our contestants are ready. I'll start with Ekiti State University from question 1 to 7.
Question 2.
Question 2. When an airplane travels faster than the speed of sound, it generates a continuous sonic boom. The region in which someone can hear the boom is known as the what? A. Sonic cone. B. Rumble part. C. Boom carpet. D. Thunder trail.
Rumble parts.
Rumble part. The part is rumble. Rumble. That is incorrect. Bonus to University of Ibadan.
Boom carpet.
Boom carpet. Why do you go for boom carpet? Was a guess. You have intellectual guessers. That is actually correct for +2. Boom carpet. University of Ibadan, your question.
Question 3.
Question 3. Seatbelts or car horns. In 1968, a federal motor vehicle safety law required car manufacturers to add what to their vehicle?
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts. Final answer, seatbelt. If you have chosen car horns, would have had the horn telling you that your point is 0. Seatbelt, correct for 5 points. The next round, Ekiti State University, your question.
Question 4.
Question 4. The Peloponnesian War was fought primarily between Sparta and what other powerful city-states in ancient Greece? The Peloponnesian War was fought primarily between Sparta and what other powerful city?
Athens.
Athens. Athens in Greece, correct for 5 points. Athens in Greece, correct for 5 points. The next question. Number 1, University of Ibadan. Just do it is a slogan of which company?
Nike.
Nike, correct for 5 points. Just do it. That's Nike. The final round?
6.
Ekiti State University, 6. Ranking among the most common phobias, the extreme fear of snake is? Ranking among the most common phobias, the extreme fear of snake is?
I guess. Okay. Venophobia. Venophobia.
Venomphobic. I like that idea. Venom. Venomphobic. The fear of venom in the snake. That's a good idea. And you did excellently well, but not enough to have a 5 point. That's not correct. That's University of Ibadan.
Ophidophobia.
Say it again.
Ophidophobia.
Phi.
P-H-I.
So pronounce that. Take it easy. Just pronounce it. OP. You don't want to get your point. Final chance. Opiophobia. You're very close, but that is not correct. Anybody from the audience? I see hands there.
My name is Dr. Anthony from Lagos State University. The answer is ophidiophobia.
Ophidiophobia. That is correct. It's ophidiophobia. You know, you have some glitches there. Ophipio is ophidiophobia. Can I get your final question now?
Number 5.
Question 5. Taught by Aristotle, what field of philosophy is defined as the study of valid inference?
Arguments are critical.
You say what? No idea. Bonus to Ekiti State University. Taught by Aristotle, what field of philosophy is defined as the study of valid inference? No idea. Anyone from the audience? The first 10 in front.
Modern form unilearning logic.
Logic. That's correct. Logic. All right, we've come to the end of the international relations segment. At the end of this, University of Ibadan have 12 points. And Ekiti State have 5 points. This took the overall score of University of Ibadan to 26. And Ekiti State University to 12. Now there is a determinant. We go to the final segment where the contestants will choose their subject best. I'll start with University of Ibadan, who has chosen questions from the health department. You have questions 1, 2, 3. Your question. Number 1. Which form of government follows a system of government in which priests rule in the name of God?
Theocracy.
Theocracy. Correct for 5 points. Ekiti State University, there is no giving up. Your question. Question 2. Assets are usually reported on the balance sheet at which account? A. Costs. B. Current market value. C. Expected selling price. And D. Interests.
Current market value.
Current market value. You know, if it had not been current market value, it would have been probably past current. Yeah. So, current market value. I'm sorry, your result is not correct. And that is not correct. Bonus University of Ibadan.
Cost.
Cost. Correct for +2. It's cost. Your question. Number 2, University of Ibadan, the second round of the final segment. Number 2. Which new country emerged after the evolution occurred in Sudan?
South Sudan.
South Sudan. Correct for 5 points. Ekiti State University, second question in this final segment.
Question 3.
Question 3. On-hand revenue is what type of account? A. Assets. B. Liability. C. Stockholders, when you say owner's equity. And D. Obligation.
That's assets.
Assets. Correct for 5 points. I like the confidence at which you serve your assets, even pockets. Say assets. That's when you know what you're saying. The final round of this segment, University of Ibadan. Number 3, officially. What country uses a constitutional monarchy? A. Great Britain. B. France. C. Germany. And D. Russia.
Great Britain.
Great Britain. Correct for 5 points. Ekiti State University.
Question 6.
Question 6. No 6, 1, 2, 3. So you are left with question 1 automatically. So I give you question 1. Under the tertiary basis of accounting, revenues are reported in the accounting period when?
When it was revenue to be recorded under the basis. It's been
When it's been
like it's been when the revenue is being made like.
okay. The time is up, so I'll allow you to tell me what you think.
When it's been made.
When it's been end.
Yes.
What do you mean by end? What happened at the end?
Like when it hasn't been received, but they've
There is a word. When it's been end, yes. What happened at the end? Service and goods end. So what happened at that point?
like when is this being end?
Okay. University of Ibadan? Anyone from the audience? It is happened when services or goods have been delivered. That's what I want to hear. At the end of something, it has been delivered. But we're using the term end. End does not, does not speak the term delivered. The right answer is services or goods have been delivered. That's not correct. We've come to the end of this battle, and it's been an amazing one. And at the end of the battle, University of Ibadan have a total of 17 points. And Ekiti State University have a total of 5 points. Before we announce who is going through to the semi-finals, we'll take a short break and we'll be back in 1 minute.
Naija Campus Challenge.
Campus Challenge Naija Season 3.
Every year, hundreds of students across different tertiary institutions in the country sign up for the biggest educational TV show in Nigeria, Campus Challenge Naija. This is not just a TV show, it is a battle, the Battle of the Titans, where students compete for a grand total of
$3,000.
And this is the time where we begin our search for our next champion. Have you got what it takes to compete with the brightest of minds? Can you stand the heat and enjoy the spotlight? If yes, this is your opportunity as registration for Campus Challenge Naija Season 4 begins this September. All you need to do is follow the instructions on your screen and you're on your way to becoming our next champion. This video is brought to you by Learn5.
Naija Campus Challenge.
Campus Challenge Naija Season 3.
Welcome back, our viewers. It's been an amazing contest, battle for battle, challenge for challenge, between these great titans, University of Ibadan and Ekiti State University. But at the end of this battle today, only one will proceed into the semi-final. And from our results today, Ekiti State University have a total of 17 points. And University of Ibadan have a total of 43 points. Having said this, the Premier University, the first in the land, will be going into the semi-final. With a total of 43 points, University of Ibadan goes into the semi-final. With this, we've come to the end of this battle. The battle continues in next episode as we proceed further in the quarterfinal stage. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for following through. I'll see you again next episode. I remain Babs Michael.
Naija Campus Challenge.
Campus Challenge Naija Season 3.